Right.
Welcome back, everyone, to more Commander with the Guardian Project. I'm Andy.
And I'm Mike Coyle, and we are the Guardian Project.
Oh, we're back to
podcast.
last names?
Yeah,
Wow.
just cuz. It's whether or not I read directly from our script or if I'm ad-libbing it.
Okay.
And we're the Guardian Project podcast. We're a podcast that talks about all things Magic the Gathering, but mostly Commander. And you can check us out anywhere you listen to podcasts. Currently, we just released episode 85. We release them weekly on Wednesday or Thursday.
Wednesday nights, and we tweet and post about them on Thursday.
Yeah. Check them out.
And we're joined again by Chris and Max. Welcome to our stream.
Hello. Hey, everybody in chat.
Hey,
Thanks for
thank
hanging
you
out
for
with us
having us.
tonight.
How are you guys tonight?
Good.
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 Recovering from the beating we just took in the last game.
That is true. I also felt that. I didn't even get to die with everyone. I died early.
You died to sharks. That's cooler.
That's
though.
true.
I did get eaten by sharks. Max, tell everybody
Right.
who you are and where they can find you.
Hey, I'm Max. I'm one of the co-hosts of Commander Central, a Commander-focused podcast on all podcasting platforms every Monday morning. You can follow me on Twitter at CMDRCentral_Max.
Awesome. And Chris, tell us who you are and where you can find your content.
Yeah, I'm Chris from the CNC Power Hour. You can find us at twitch.tv/CNC Power Hour, where we stream Commander every Wednesday and Sunday.
Yes. And I'll be back. I don't remember the next day that I'll be on, but I know I signed up for another day, and it's on my calendar
Yes.
within the next month.
I will. Yes, I'm not planning more than a week ahead. Like I send the reminders out about a week ahead, so
Yeah.
it's not in the next week. I can tell you that
It's
much.
definitely not. I
but,
feel like I am definitely sometime into February.
Right, which is, funnily enough, next week.
I guess
Next
that's fine.
week.
That is next
Yeah.
week. I feel like I'm probably 3 or 4 weeks out at this point.
Yeah,
So-
I think so.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
So for this game, I'm playing Jarad, Golgari Lich Lord. So I am going to play creatures and then fling creatures, hopefully large creatures, to make your life totals all 0, probably at the same time. That's usually how it goes. So I do reanimate some things. My co-host Coyle has taught me how to play with the graveyard, and I feel
Love
like
it.
I do it okay. Only
do.
okay. Okay.
I approve of your graveyard play.
This one was a 50% win rate last year when we tracked our 365 games. So it's
Wow.
not there this year, though. It's got lots of losses, and I don't think it's won yet. So we're going to try for this tonight. Chris, what are you playing?
Okay. I am playing Omnath, Locus of Mana. So I'm going to just make a bunch of mana and eventually attack with Omnath. I don't think I've attacked with Omnath at all yet.
That's true.
But it's almost entirely sorcery speed. Like you'll see, if you're going to die, you're going to see it coming. So there's no flash trample or anything like that. Yeah, I have a lot of fun. It's one of the only decks that I have that, or it's the only deck that I have that lets me, ramp and play a bunch of big things. So
Nice.
I'm pretty excited to play it.
And I
Coyle,
see
what
you're
do you
playing. I see you're playing at a 21 life point disadvantage because you're that confident that you're going to beat everybody.
When color
am.
magic, I think that's okay.
Green ramp, start at half-life.
Yeah.
You throw some infect on your life total too. Put like 5 infect on there. You'll
There
be
you
fine.
go.
Right.
I am going to be playing Mardu Voltron-y stuff. I'm going to be playing Zurgo Helmsmasher. This is my General Grievous themed deck. So I have this altar art of my Zurgo as General Grievous. The deck is
Nice.
filled with all of the swords of X and Y representing his lightsabers, as well as some other legendary creatures representing characters from that timeline from the Droid Wars, the Clone Wars. And there's also a bunch of droids, aka robots and mirrors, in here. So should be fun. Couple different strategies to try to win, but it's mostly themed to do themed stuff.
Themed for themed things.
That's right. What are you playing, Max?
I'm playing my Psi Master Thopterist clone and drone deck. So similar to you, Coyle, this is themed around my favorite Borderlands character, Zane, and he can make clones, and he has a drone that flies around. So I play artifacts and I clone the best stuff on the board. That's my plan today.
That seems really good. I've played against your side
Yeah.
deck a couple of times. It is
You have.
pretty good. It's pretty good.
Well, thank you. Let's hopefully it shows up tonight.
Yes. And we rolled to see who was going first. And Chris, you are our lucky winner for this game. Would you like to start us off?
I would love to. So let's go ahead and draw here. I'm gonna play this forest, and I'm gonna turn one burgeoning.
Wow.
So whenever an opponent plays a land, I may put a land card from my hand onto the battlefield.
Okay.
That's,
All right,
that's
well, I'll
good
make a
turn
deal.
one.
No lands this game.
No land.
I'm fine with that.
Discard down to hand size.
All right.
With
I'm
a
gonna
turn
draw
one
for my
burgeoning,
turn.
maybe that 21-point life disadvantage was okay.
That was pretty fair. Yeah, that's understandable.
I'm gonna play an isolated chapel, tapped as my land for turn.
I'm gonna
And
put a
then I'll
forest on the
pass.
battlefield.
I'll draw, and I will play a strip mine and pass.
I will draw for
Oh,
turn.
well, I'll put a forest on the battlefield.
Nice.
Did you just keep 6 lands and a burgeoning?
I would do
Is
that.
that the flex?
Four, and I drew one.
I'm gonna play a blooming marsh, and then I'm gonna
Put a
pass.
forest on the battlefield.
Pass.
Okay.
Oh.
On tap, we're gonna draw. All right, we're gonna play a forest. There are no more forests in my hand. But I do have a 5-drop. It is Freya-Lys Llanowar's Fury.
Are
So she
all
comes in
8
with 3
cards
loyalty.
in this deck?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Every single one.
Every
Of them.
single
They're all
one.
in here.
Okay, because I think that's the last one we
Yeah.
needed to see.
Yeah. Yeah, because you saw the Bane of Progress. You
We
didn't see the
haven't
command
seen-
tower, but the command tower is in here.
Or the Sylvan
And
Library.
Sylvan Library.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in here too. So it's +2 to create a 1/1 green elf, a Llanowar elf token, basically. -2 to destroy target artifact or enchantment, and then -6 draw a card for each green creature I control. So that'll be fun. But right now I'm gonna make an elf, and then I will pass.
All right.
Untap and draw. I guess I'm going to, I'm going to play this Marsh Flats as my land for turn and pass.
All right. I'm out
I'm
of
gonna-
land, so no burgeoning triggers.
I'm gonna draw, and I'm gonna play an Academy Ruins, and tap 2 to cast a Fellowar Stone
Mm-hmm.
and pass.
I will draw for turn. I'm going to play a forest, and then I will pass my turn.
Alrighty. Let's untap here
I kept a very slow hand.
and draw.
Yeah, same.
Let's see.
What does that
Yeah,
Freya-Lys do
okay.
at
I mean-
-6?
Destroy target artifact or enchantment at -2. -6 is draw a card for each green creature I control,
Oh, okay.
which isn't a whole lot.
Sure.
So like it's not a game winning one. It's one of the commander ones, which is why it doesn't win you the game because you can just recast it. But I think what I'm gonna do is put a giant target on my back. I'm gonna pay
Wait.
6. A bigger target, I guess.
I was gonna say I want to
Uh,
know how big the target was with the burgeoning and how much bigger does it get.
We did say we wanted this one to go fast.
We
didn't we?
did say we
True,
were
Um,
going to
true.
crank through this game.
I'm gonna put a Primordial Hydra into play where Pluto, you gotta relax. Where X is 4.
No, I feel like Pluto.
Primordial Hydra is at
You
the beginning of my
feel
upkeep,
like
double the
Pluto.
number of 1/1 counters, and has
Ah.
trample as long as it has 10 or more counters.
Okay.
Dog, relax. You have to chill. All right, and I will uptick Freya-Lys to get another elf, and then I will pass the turn, and I will run my dog outside. I'll be back.
All right.
Tap and draw.
Freya-Lys is at 16.
I'm going to play a snow-covered mountain, and I will tap 3 to cast a Whisper Silk Cloak. And then I will pass the turn.
I'm gonna untap and draw. I'll play an island, a snow-covered island, technically, and I'll pay 3 to cast Sigh,
All right.
and I will pass the turn. So whenever I cast an artifact, I make a 1/1 Thopter with flying. I can pay 1 and a blue and sacrifice 2 artifacts to draw a card.
All right.
Not that good. Not that good.
I will draw for turn. I am going to play Shizo, Death's Storehouse. I'm going to pay 3.
She-Ray protects that.
Shirei does. I'm going to play a Golgari Cluestone. And then I'm going to pass over to Chris when he gets back.
Woohoo!
The Cluestone, I like the Cluestones, and I also like the Lockets. I don't know if there's there's better ramp, but I don't know if I run Arcane Signet and stuff in this deck.
I mean, my co-host Chris swears by them. He loves the signets and the lockets just because they can draw you a card late game if you don't need the mana.
They can draw you, and I love drawing cards. It's the best thing you can do in this game.
It is. Next to player removal.
True. Chris, just in case you were lying and you do have lands in your hand, there would technically be 3 burgeoning triggers for you to take advantage of.
Nothing. No lands.
And then I played a Golgari Cluestone, and then I passed over to you.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Then I will untap here. Upkeep trigger. Primordial Hydra is an 8/8. I will draw.
That's a big ol' Hydra.
It sure is. I tell you what, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna give it another turn before I just start attacking.
What? No, go to town. You're too nice. You're so nice.
Oh, I mean, I did, have a turn 1 burgeoning and like 5 lands. So. One of you guys like a fighting chance. This thing doesn't have trample though, so it's not like. I guess now is the best time to get in. So maybe I should.
You
All
probably.
right. Okay.
I approve of that. Just as long as it's at Coil.
I probably should. Oh, I was about to say, Coil.
Coil played a Whisper Silk Cloak, so
That is pretty dangerous.
And I just played
Coil,
a
I would like to attack
Cluestone.
you for 8.
Can I decline?
I mean you can.
Yeah,
I'm gonna help.
I don't think it's gonna stop it.
I'll go to 31.
It's the Hydra you gotta convince, not me. Okay, cool. And then I will uptick for Elise to 3. Oh, I cast Omnath, by the way. I didn't announce it, but I did all the motions. So I will tick up and create another one of these tokens that I don't have because it was only printed in the commander deck. So we
Didn't
will do
give
this.
you tokens for the green collection? There's no tokens in there?
Nope, no tokens, just the 8 cards. So I have 2 that can tap, 1 that can't.
All
'cause it's
right.
summoning set. And then I will pass the turn.
Untap and draw. This will help out Andy.
It will?
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I don't want to do that.
Oh, help
We
me.
really want to help Andy.
Help me.
I mean,
I'm going to play this Buried Ruin. And then I'm going to tap 4. And I'm going to cast a Tapestry of the Ages.
What's
So
that?
I can... it's an artifact that I can pay 2 and tap it to draw a card, but I can only activate that ability if I have cast a non-creature spell this turn. And then I will pass the turn.
And how is this card fitting in your General Grievous deck? What is this?
So, in General Grievous's lair, he has a lot of like flair and homage to his previous life when he was completely an organic being. So he has some like stone tablets and banners of himself when he was a general on his planet and everything fighting.
Okay.
So that's what that represents.
Okay.
I'm going to tap
I respect
3 to play a Chief of the Foundry, which will make me a Thopter. Then all my artifact creatures get +1/+1. or other, I should say. My land for turn is going to be a Fabled Passage, which I will crack and go get an island, snow-covered island, and it'll come into play untapped.
All right.
And I will pass.
I will untap, and I will draw for turn. I am going to play a Tainted Wood. And then I am going to tap for 4. And I'm going to play Jarad, Golgari Lich Lord. Just a 2/2.
Okay.
And then after that,
That's a
I
two.
pass my turn. Yeah, just a 2/2. It gets +1/+1 for each creature card in my graveyard.
Gotcha. I will tap 5 to add 5 to my mana pool, and untap, and that doesn't go away because Omnath. So we have an upkeep trigger. The Hydra goes up to 16 and now has trample.
Good
'Cause it has more than
grief.
10 counters.
It's a big old Hydra.
Big ol' Hydra.
Big old Hydra.
All right. I will. Okay. Actually, so 3 of these, untap, and I'm going to create another elf here. So I have 4. So I might start drawing cards. So that'll be. I'm going to pay 2, and I would like to cast Lightning Greaves.
That's a Greaves.
Pass
And-
priority.
Okay.
No response.
And then I would move to equip the Greaves onto Omnath.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Haste and Shroud. All right, let's go. So Max, you have blockers. So
I do.
Andy, I would
I
like
can
to
block 5
send.
power.
I can block 2 power.
Yeah. I would like to send a 6/6 Omnath at Andy and 16 from the Hydra over at Max. We'll just go around the table.
Jeez.
I'm gonna block with Jarad. Does it have trample?
Okay.
No.
It does not.
I'm gonna put Jarad in
I'm
the,
just
Just,
gonna take
in the
16.
graveyard.
Haste and Shroud. And then I will pass. And this is a disgusting sequence of events that I have.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
Agreed.
I feel bad. I am bad and I should feel bad.
Draw.
We said quick. We said a quick game.
We did.
we did say quick.
All is fair.
Thank you. I didn't realize this deck could be that quick. But yeah.
I did not either.
Every now and then a deck just does it though. Like you never know.
I've been in every game you've played with this Omnath. I've been in 100% of your Omnath testing, and this is the first time it's played like this.
That is very true.
I'm gonna tap 2, and I'm gonna cast a Sword of the Animist.
Oh yeah.
What's
I'm
gonna
gonna
help
tap-
me? Help me.
2. I will this turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna tap 2. I'm gonna activate my Tapestry of the Ages to draw a card since I've cast a non-creature spell this turn,
Okay.
Mhm.
and then I will, for my land for turn, play an Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth,
Oh, okay. I do like that.
and then I will pass the turn.
I'm gonna strip.
I'm gonna strip
Yeah,
mine.
strip
Oh
mine.
no.
I'm not yet.
Yes.
Draw.
Yes.
Remember,
Yeah.
you strip mine the Cabal coffers, not the Urborg.
That's,
No, you
yeah,
should
that's
actually-
how it works.
If you're listening, you should actually strip mine the Urborg, not the Cabal
Not the
coffers.
Cabal coffers. Especially in a 3-color deck.
Yep.
Mm.
I don't play Cabal coffers in this deck, for the record.
Yeah, how would that fit in?
That's what you would
Would
say
that-
to make me not strip mine it, you know.
Well, that's true.
Could you argue to make the General
What's the-
Grievous deck have a Cabal coffers?
Yeah, you could say the Trade Federation's bank or the banking clan or whatever is your Cabal coffers easily. But
Yeah, I like that.
Or the
I play
Jedi.
that. Yeah, I play. Well, no, there's no Jedi in this deck. This is
'cause
all
there are a
dark
couple-
side.
Well, you're representing them by all their lightsabers,
The General Grievous kills Jedi and steals their lightsabers.
but they are still represented in those lightsabers.
every time I make a zombie token, that's a Jedi.
That's a dead Jedi.
Wow.
Deal.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
Oh look, General Grievous is here.
I've only seen those movies a couple of times. The original. I mean, I didn't watch the Clone Wars or anything, but
He gets the most screen time in the cartoons.
yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How big
Did-
is the Hydra?
16-16. It will be a 32-32 on my next turn.
Coming at me.
Man, that's just
Yeah,
gonna kill
well,
me.
yeah. Yeah, it's coming at Andy. I'm just gonna go around the table.
Rut-row.
Raggy.
If we can get a third also quick game in, I'm happy to change it back.
I will pass.
You're passing?
Passing.
Interesting.
I'm gonna untap and draw.
4 mana up.
Play a nurturing
Eighth
peatland.
rise.
Do you have
That's what I'm concerned about.
Do you have an Aetherise? I mean, you don't have to
Okay.
disclose because I can deal with it and you can keep your Aetherise.
I
Blink
just
twice
have,
if you have
I
any
have,
threat.
Blink
I have
twice.
6 cards in hand. I have 6 cards in hand. That's all I'm gonna say. Ooh, they're up here. They're
Okay.
over here. No, they're up here.
I'm going to tap for 5 and I'm going to attempt to play Living Death.
Cool.
Ooh.
I'm down.
Okay. All right. Let's do that. I'm gonna float a bunch of mana. So we're gonna tap. I have 12 mana in my mana pool. I don't know if I'll have an X thing, but nothing's in my graveyard anyway, so let's come back. So
Does this resolve?
resolves for me. Omnath goes. All my
Yes.
elves are gone.
Okay, I'm going to switch out. I'm gonna bring back Jarad. And the 32-32 will not happen.
Woo.
And then I will pass my
Yeah.
turn.
Alrighty. I have no Omnath mana.
That was one of the best top decks I've ever seen.
That was great.
I was like, oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
That's-
Oh, there it is.
I'm surprised
This
it
is
was a
real
top
good.
because you put Jarad in the graveyard.
I have another card that Jarad can come back on its own, to be honest.
Yep.
But I have to sack a swamp and a forest. I don't
Right.
have those yet, but it was a top deck. I have
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. all
Oh,
of
you're
your
right. You're right.
Lands or swamps.
Correct. I have
But you
well,
saved yourself from 32 damage. That's the important part.
this is true.
that is true. Let's take up Freyalise and make an elf.
166
Uh,
odds.
100. What did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, 160.
How big is Freyalise?
13.
Okay.
I could have ulted her and then drawn 0 cards.
That's true.
But I'm gonna move to put the lightning greaves on the elf.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna cast an eternal witness.
Okay.
Okay. I would like to get my primordial hydra back.
Yes.
Good for me.
Okay. And then I would like to cast my primordial hydra into 4 open mana.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You got it.
All right.
Max is a
Okay.
classic blue player. Yeah. We're all just
Sure.
sweating it. We're sweating it every turn.
Right. All right. So X is 2. My hydra's back, and then I will pass the turn.
Untap.
At least it goes to 4 and then 8 and then 16. It feels a little less bad.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. That's fair.
A couple turns until it's terrifying again.
Yeah. I mean, getting it down on turn 3 was pretty terrifying. So.
Yes.
Very.
I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna cast a mobile garrison. 3/4
Okay.
vehicle for crew 2. Whenever it attacks, untap another target artifact or creature I control. I'm gonna tap 2 and activate my Tapestry of the Ages. So I cast a non-creature spell this turn. I'll draw.
Nice.
I will play a Sacred Foundry as my land for turn, and then I'll pass.
I'm gonna draw. Play a snow-covered island. Two, 3. For an extra planar lens. A float of blue. To exile the island. And I'll recast Psy and pass the turn.
All right, untap. Draw for turn. I am going to play a Verdant Catacombs. And then I'm going to pay... Actually, I'm not going to play Verdant Catacombs. I'm going to pay 6. And I am going to play a Bolas Citadel.
Ooh,
Nice.
Zoinks.
love it.
I am going to look at the top card of my library. I am going to pay 4 life for a Necrotic Ooze.
Nice.
It's a thing.
I'm going to play a Swamp.
Nice. Swamp.
Oh, that's terrible. No one asked for that.
I don't want to pay 6 life for a Golgari Grave Troll that dies right away.
No, that's not what it is.
I've seen you cast a Golgari Grave Troll for 6. Come in with 0+1/+1 counters just so you could dredge with it.
Hey, sometimes you need to do that.
I totally agree.
And then I am going to move to combat and
You got haste? But Jarad came back. That's right. Yeah.
Jarad
yeah,
had
Jarad
come
comes
back.
back.
Jarad's a 2/2. I'm going to swing a 2/2 at Coil because you
Yeah,
don't have
no
a creature.
block. I have no creatures.
And then I pass.
Alrighty. Let's untap here. Upkeep trigger. Doubles to 4. Draw a card. We draw 3. Draw 4. I'd like to cast Omnath.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I will -6 Frailes to draw 1, 2, 3, 4 cards.
Yep.
Yeah. For each green creature. I
Nice. This is the most I've seen Frailes do. And that's a really cool Frailes art. I like that Frailes art a lot. Is that, do you have the foil? Did you get the foil version or the non-foil version of the?
No.
Are
I
you a
got the
foil
non-foil
fan?
version.
Are you both? I don't know if I've ever asked you. Are you guys foil fans?
I'm a variant fan,
Okay.
not a foil fan.
Okay.
Like if it looks cooler in foil, I'll get it, but I'm more than happy to just have have the card.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't played a land yet, so I'll play this forest, and I would like to equip the Greaves onto Omnath.
Good for me.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I did promise to send the Hydra over to Andy, but
I've got
I'm
a
a
4/3
Hydra
over
boss.
here. It's
I
true.
know.
I don't have any creatures.
You're right. You don't. All right. Well, okay. All right, Mike. You get to avoid a bigger hit later, so I will attack you for 4.
Declare no blocks. I'll take 4.
Alrighty. And then I will pass my turn.
Untap. Draw. I am going to. This doesn't actually do anything good for me. I'm going to play this snow covered plains.
Okay, I actually have a burgeoning activation.
Ooh.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I am going
Fraley's
to.
did draw me 5.
Do you have any floating mana right now or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm not the still 1/1.
I'm going to tap 5. And I'm going to cast my commander, Zurgo. Zurgo is a 7/2 haste, indestructible on my turn. Must attack each combat if able. And if a creature is blocking Zurgo, dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Zurgo.
Yeah.
I'm then going to tap 2 to equip Sword of the Animist to Zurgo.
Nice.
I will then move to combat. I must attack with Zurgo. So I'm going to declare Zurgo as an attacker at Fraley's.
At Fraley's.
Yes, and on attack trigger, I will, sort of the Animist activates, and I will go find a basic.
Okay. Well, not basic. Never mind. You're not playing the land. It just comes in. You just put it on the battlefield. So
That is
you don't
correct.
have a burgeoning trigger. Do I block with the Ewit or the token and make Zurgo bigger? Feels bad. Ewit did its job. I'll block.
Cool.
Get a counter.
Yeah, dude. And that'll be the end of my turn.
I will untap. I will draw. I'll play a Ghost Quarter.
I will play this first.
Mm, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna cast a Sahili's Artistry.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna choose both.
Ooh.
I'm gonna create a token that's a copy of target artifact, which will be Bolus's Citadel.
Yes.
Nice.
And then I will create a token that's a copy of target creature, except it's an artifact in addition to other types, and that will be Zurgo, Helmsmasher.
That's so on flavor that you got it to be an artifact.
And it's a clone.
That's
so that
super
runs with
cool.
Your theme too.
Well, that's true.
Love it.
I have ways in this deck to turn Zurgo into an artifact for that exact reason. There's really no other benefit.
To make it a clone.
To turn it into an artifact, because he's a droid. He was human, turns into droid.
Turn to droid.
You may
That
look
needs
at the
to be
top card of my library. You may play it. Spellcast sway pay life equal to its mana cost. I will play this Mana Crypt and make a Thopter for 0 life.
All
Nice.
right.
Okay, I will move to combat. Zurgo has to attack.
And it's indestructible on your turn.
And it's indestructible, so I will swing at Fraley's as well.
Can
I
I
will-
make one now? I want a Zurgo now.
I would like to block with the Elf Druid and then before damage tap it to add 1 to my mana
Sure.
pool. Okay.
That's a thing.
Goodbye, friend.
I will pay 2 life and cast the Sky Diamond to make a Thopter. I'll pay 2 life to cast this Spellskite. I'll pay 1 life to cast this Hope of Girapur.
Pay 4 life to cast this Aetherflux Reservoir.
Yeah. And then just keep going.
Not in the deck,
Ooh.
but and that's all I'm gonna do. So I will pass. We're gonna read 4 Thopters.
I do have a question. If I go to activate Jarad's ability, can you change it so that No, I can't sack your creature.
Correct.
Okay. That's the dumbest question, but I was like, it just says change it. So
Well, and it's
If
part
you
of the
if you
cost
can
of the
steal
ability,
it,
right?
Yeah, if you can steal it, you can.
oh, I don't think I run steal effects. I'm gonna draw for turn.
it's tough.
What about
Tough to do in
Sepulcher?
black green.
What'd you say?
Sepulcher Primordial.
I could steal it from
Yeah,
a graveyard.
that'll do
Yes. I'm gonna look at the top card of my library. I'm gonna play Golgari Thug for 2.
Good one.
And then I'm going to look at the top card of my library. And I'm going to play a Woodland Cemetery.
Nice.
I'm going to look at the top card of my library. I'm going to pay 3 for a Yavimaya Elder.
Very nice.
No, I don't like that. I am going to pay 1. And I am going to play Phyrexian Dreadnought. When it enters the battlefield, I must sacrifice any number of creatures with power 12 or more. Otherwise, sacrifice Phyrexian Dreadnought. I am going to pay 3. And I am going to sacrifice it to Jarad's ability with that trigger on the stack.
Yeah, so you choose the mode to sacrifice the Dreadnought, right? On ETB.
I just do it in response, like when it enters.
Yeah. So you get to choose. You pick the Dreadnought,
Yep.
and then you respond. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
So each opponent is going to lose 12 life.
Neat.
And then the ability resolves. And now the ability says, do you sacrifice 12 creatures? Because it happens now, and it's not out. So the way that the Dreadnought is worded is you don't have to.
That's true.
I'm on the top card of my library. I'm going to pay 2 life to cast Exhume. Each player reanimates a creature from their graveyard.
Ooh.
I don't like that because I don't have anything in my graveyard.
I have an Ewit that gets nothing.
I am tapped
Yeah.
out and have no answers.
Yeah, that I guess get your dreadnought back. Do
Okay,
it
so-
all over again.
So I'm going to grab the Dreadnought back. I'm going to pay 3 and sacrifice the Dreadnought. Each opponent takes 12 damage.
Good
Go
game.
to 1.
Move to combat.
Sorry.
Swing at
Make
Cole.
make Chris kill me.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing at you for 3.
Okay, I die.
Oh, dang it. I knew it was there. I could have done it.
Ooh.
Top card of my library.
This is why I've never played with Bowls of Citadel. I could have stopped that. Dang it.
Oh,
My bad. It's my play mistake. I've never played with the card.
and now I pass my turn.
I had
Alright.
a swan song on top, Andy. I could have just paid a life
Oh,
and hit the exhume.
Yep.
Oof, that would have been real good.
well.
I'm gonna tap 4 to add 4 to my mana pool. We're gonna untap here, and the Hydra is an 8/8 now.
yeah.
Let's draw. And okay, how do? I have to either make Omnath a 21/21 and ding you, which I don't know if I can get through all your creatures. So instead, I'm gonna hope that you don't have. Sorry, is Jarad sacrifice a creature or another creature? Another creature.
It's another. Yeah, it can't sack itself.
Okay.
Thank
We're
God.
gonna pay 3 and I'm going to Song of the Dryads.
Oh,
Your
oh no.
Jarad.
Oh
Yeah.
no. That does in fact probably that's good. That's good.
And I'm just gonna keep the train going. I'm gonna -2 for Aelise to destroy your Bolas' Citadel.
Uh-huh. Yeah, fair. Fair.
Better yours than mine, Andy.
Let me look at the top. Hold on. Can I counter it? No. Where'd my marker go? I have a marker.
Here's the thing: is that either I attack with the Primordial Hydra or the Omnath.
So this is a forest now,
And-
correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, it is a colorless forest land. Yep. I attack for 8 and block, or you don't block and then you kill me? You kill me? I don't think you kill me.
I only have 6 power on the board. Or I have 7 power on the board, I guess.
Yeah. Let's go to combat, and I would like to attack you for 6 with Omnath.
I'm going to block with the Yavimaya Elder.
Okay, I will. What's the PT on that?
2-1.
2-1. Okay, all right. Then I'm not gonna.
When this put into a graveyard, I may search my life for 2 basic lands, reveal them, put them into my hand.
Yeah, your own veteran explorer. Neat. I realized I had a thing, and I guess I'm gonna use the thing.
Thing.
I should have done the thing. I'm gonna prey upon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have the Hydra fight the ooze, I guess.
Yeah.
Doesn't have death touch, right?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. I will pass the turn.
All right. These come to my hand.
Life totals are about at a 2-to-1 ratio here. Let's see what can happen, folks.
I'm nervous. Draw for turn. Oh, this is not good.
You gotta find that Reclamation Sage. I don't know what other enchantment removal you would play in there.
I have the mono black one as well.
Okay. The Feed the Swarm.
Feed the clan or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Forest.
Golgari Charm.
Do you run Pyreka's Libation in there?
No, and I don't run Golgari Charm either. I wish I did.
Ooh, that would be good.
Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot.
I feel like you ran the
Libation
Golgari
lets me
Charm.
choose, right?
I feel like you ran
Yeah.
Golgari Charm when this deck was
When it was
first made.
yeah, this was this started as a $50 budget deck, like
Yeah,
Nice.
a while ago.
long time ago.
Yeah, long time ago. All right, I'm going to play. Man, that thing becomes 16 and then it becomes trample. Crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
How many cards do you have in your graveyard?
1, just the prey upon.
Okay. Let's do a. Man, I know what's gonna get sacked, and it's so sad. And I don't have multiple. Oh wait, I might. I'm gonna play this Fleshbag Marauder. I'm going to sack the Marauder.
I will sack the Ewet.
I am going to animate dead the Fleshbag Marauder.
Hold on. I need to read the Oracle text for Animate Dead real quick.
Okay. Targeting Fleshbag Marauder in my graveyard.
It targets it at ETB.
Correct.
Yep.
Yep. So you do get to
Right.
respond.
Okay, so I do it afterwards. I see. Okay. All right, that's fine.
Okay, so it enters, it targets Fleshbag Marauder.
Sure do.
Fleshbag Marauder enters the battlefield.
Yee.
Trigger.
Yeah, okay. I think, unfortunately, I have to let go of the Omnath.
That's not what
Goodbye,
I wanted.
friend.
Man, I wish I could do
I
this a
know.
third time so bad, and I can't. Goodbye, Fleshbag Marauder. Ooh, okay, now I play for 5 a Lord of Extinction, whose power and toughness is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on my side so far. How many cards are in your graveyard?
2.
So it is a 10-10.
If you're wondering, Andy, 0 on Coil in my end. Just
Oh,
true.
0?
0.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Want to feel involved here?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I have a 10-10, and then after that
Oh. Okay.
I pass.
All right. Yeah, I could have stomped the thing or the flesh bag, but I didn't read a card in my hand. So, I will lose the 5
I am
mana, I
benefiting
will
from
untap.
folks not reading. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
It's overrated.
It's over.
Reading
It
like
is.
pants is
Reading your
overrated.
cards, I mean, honestly.
There's probably a movie or a TV show about it. Just do that instead.
Cliff notes.
The
That's
reading
true.
rain- the
There's
reading
probably
rain-
a Wikipedia page.
Okay. Well, in that case, I need 1. I don't need all the mana available. So I will pay 3. I'll do this last. No, I won't. I'll do this now. I will pay 3, and I will Kodama's Reach.
Yes.
I will get 2 forests, the one on the battlefield tent, and the other in my hand. But I haven't played a land yet. So I'll play this land for turn. I will tap it for a Llanowar Elf. And I will move to equip the Greaves onto the Hydra.
Uh-huh.
So if I attack you, you can take it. I don't die, question mark. I think that's fine.
I don't have trample. I wish I did. I guess unless
Yeah.
I can get enough stuff in my graveyard and the elf is gone. I don't know.
I shouldn't have done this before combat because your thing's now an 11/11. But I'm gonna go to combat. And I will attack with the Hydra.
I'm gonna block
Like
with the
16.
Golgari Thug, and I'll take 15.
Okay. Take 15. Okay. Fair enough.
Interesting.
You get a Golgari Thug trigger.
I do. So when it dies, put
Right.
target creature card from my graveyard on top of my library. Shoot, do I not want to block? Actually, no, I don't know if I want to block now. Because I don't want that on top. I don't want any of these on top of my library.
Is it not a May ability? You have to do it?
It says put. So it does not
Ooh.
say may. I did want the Dredge 4.
Yeah.
Because that would get me to...
So whatever you put on top goes in the graveyard anyways. Because you're dredging 4. On your next draw.
That's true.
Mhm.
If that's what you want to do.
I don't actually know if I want to dredge. That's real. That's the kicker. I wish I had Jarad. I wish I still had Jarad.
Well, that's true. What's the next best choice? Fleshbag Marauder so that you can get rid of either his blocker or his Hydra unless he plays another creature?
Mm-hmm.
I do have a Freyalise activation, so I am gonna upticker
Yeah,
after combat.
that's what I thought.
I don't have any good targets. If I can destroy my burgeoning or the Golgari chart or the mana rock, but
What could I possibly get into my... The only thing I could get into my graveyard would be like an animate... See, I need some... Actually...
You need
Yeah,
Dread
hold on.
Ritual.
I will... Yeah, no, I'll put the Golgari Thug in my graveyard. Yeah, and I'm going to put a Fleshbag Marauder on top.
You draw the Fleshbag Marauder, you play the Fleshbag Marauder. Do I let that happen? You lose an elf? Or you dredge. Okay, I'll have to see what you do. That's fine with me. Second main, I'll uptick Freyalise. I will create an elf token. And then I will pass the turn. See if I die.
Okay. Untap. I am going to dredge 4.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What'd you hit?
Overgrown Tomb, Harrow, Grizzly Salvage, and then that Fleshbag Marauder.
Okay.
So I'm going to play a Verdant Catacombs, and I'm going to fetch.
Okay.
I'm going to lose 1 life. Forest.
Crack the clue stone to draw a card.
I'm going to pay 1 and a black. I'm going to crack the clue stone to draw a card. So right now I have... You have 1 card in your graveyard?
That was draw, not
No,
draw.
I have 3.
What was that, Coyle?
You don't have any other dredge in your graveyard.
I
right?
don't. You have 3?
Okay.
So I have 4,
Yep.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's 16. I am going to give Lord of it. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's not legendary. She's only gives a
what was the land you
legendary.
were
She's
trying to
only
activate?
legendary.
Gives
Oh,
a
no.
legendary creature fear.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that would have got it.
That would have been pretty neat. Son of a gun. All right, we're gonna sack a nurturing peatland to draw a card.
Okay. So it goes up to 17.
We're going trample hunting, everybody.
Or removal hunting. Either works.
We're gonna cycle a tranquil thicket.
Nice. 18.
Up to 18.
Oh, goodness gracious. I have to look at my graveyard real quick. What's in here? The suspense is killing me.
If you were to draw the swarm card, you would have just enough mana.
Yeah.
Right now.
Oh, to make sure. I know.
You'd get a tap Jarad too, which is cool.
Right, tap Jarad for a forest, remove it. Jarad now becomes a creature again. Yeah. What do we have in here? What do I have in my hand? I got this.
Maybe Chris will play a Bane of Progress before anything else happens.
Flash in Bane of Progress.
No, on
I feel
your
like
turn.
Chris has
Main
gotten
phase
used to
1.
that burgeoning. It's fine.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I mean, I have this that does what? What does it even do for me?
Absolutely nothing.
That's just an elf.
What is it you say you do here? Card in my hand.
I know what it does, but like not
Sit here
enough.
and look pretty.
It's a people person.
Can this happen at instant speed? Dang it. Shoot. All right. Well, I mean, crap. I'm gonna pay for. I don't have an answer. I don't have an answer, but I'm gonna play the card out just for fun. I'm gonna play a Dread Return to return a Fleshbag Marauder to the battlefield.
Okay. Hold on, let me take a look. Red return. You're targeting the Fleshbag Marauder?
Yeah.
I should have stopped this earlier, but I'm gonna stop it now. I'm gonna return to nature, exiling the Fleshbag Marauder from your graveyard.
Sure. Okay, this goes into the.
Is that the one with? Is that the card with 3 modes or only 2?
3 artifact, destroy artifact, destroy enchantment, exile card from graveyard.
Nice.
Your thing goes up to 19. That makes a difference.
I don't have trample.
Secret trample out of nowhere.
I'm gonna move to
For
combat.
a single green or a single blue.
Chris, I'm gonna swing at you for 19. Yeah.
I blocked with the Elf Druid token.
Yeah, you got it.
All right.
I'm gonna let you swing.
Sweet. Okay, thank you. This is gonna be a 32.
Yeah.
I never shuffled my library from earlier, but yeah.
But
this is
you-
gonna be.
So you're conceding that you cheated?
I'm conceding. I cheated. Just skip my draw step and attack you for 32 question mark.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, I had the Devour, so next
Okay.
turn I would have been able to take everyone out. But when this turned into, I was like, oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. But I wasn't.
Oh,
I don't know how
wow.
close I was to getting anything that I actually needed. Oh, I was a ways off from. Yeah. No, good game. Well, I mean, I feel like
Good
this
game,
deck did a
everyone.
lot of stuff. So.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what the last card in my hand was?
No.
It wasn't a Void Fate.
What's a Void Fate?
Wow.
Well, we ran into it yesterday. It's the not quite Veil of Summer.
Yep.
Oh.
Counter target instant
Mm-hmm.
or aura that targets a permanent I control.
Okay.
It's only instant or aura.
I was like I was like, I've got this. I can turn. I've got creature fear. I've got this. Oh shoot! It says legendary. Crap! I don't got this.
Oh yeah, that would have got me easy.
That would have been.
There's nothing I could do because like. Ugh.
Oh my gosh. Well, Chris and Max, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Tell everybody once again where they can find you online and your content. We'll start with Chris.
Yeah, you can find me over at twitch.tv/C the letter N C Power Hour. We stream Commander every Wednesday and Sunday. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We have great guests on usually. Andy was on yesterday, so you can make up your own mind about that. But it's always a lot of fun. Yeah, and no, Andy was great. Andy, thank you for letting me come on. And,
Yeah, no, this was great. We've been planning this for so long, so I'm really glad you were able to get onto our show finally. And Max, where can we find you online and all of your content?
I'm one of the co-hosts of Commander Central, a commander-focused podcast that comes out on all podcasting platforms every Monday morning. You can follow me on Twitter at CMDRCentral_Max. And I just want to say, Andy and Coyle, thank you for having me on. And Chris, it was great meeting you and playing with you for the first time.
Yeah, it was a pleasure.
Awesome. Well, everyone, we'll
Sure.
be back with more Commander next week. We will see you real soon.